Okay, I assume you check the small camp, you check the big camp. Are you gonna block the big camp? Very nice, you blocked the big camp. You're actually like a Mason watcher. I would pull the big camp into here. You gotta look at the wave, right? You're gonna see it's pushing in. You should be pulling this big camp into here right now. Always check where the wave is, right? If you have an opportunity to pull the big camp like this, it's great. So you should do it. And if he fucks with you, he fucks with you, right? Like, then he gets hit by the creeps, and you know you're dragging him away from the wave. For whatever reason, you don't want to do that, so it's kind of a mistake. Pulling the small camp is fine. I think a full pull is fine here. Sometimes you want to do half pulls, and sometimes you want to do full pulls. These guys are really strong, so they can deny a lot. But I think a full pull is fine without the intention of denying, because if you look at the wave here, it's getting pushed in, so these creeps are going to get pushed into here. So this you can just like watch the wave. I think an important thing to do when you play support is to watch the wave and communicate with your carry. Right? You, like, ping him to like hold the wave. Like, yo, like if your camp is gonna die, if this camp's gonna die like way later than when their creep wave beats the tower, right? Your carry kind of needs to hold the wave, or else the equilibrium will be fucked, right? It'll just push right back into them, and you'll keep having this like seesaw pushing. And you block the camp, so you don't want that. You want equilibrium here, so your carry feels safe. So let's see what you do. I mean, this is like a two-person thing. This isn't just you, so this is like him. But so you can understand, right? Because you, as support, you can like lead your carry player like really well. So your carry is trying to do it, but he's versus Necros. He doesn't feel comfortable. I just think that's like his bad. Like he just needs to drag it out here. If he's like trying, he just simply needs to drag it. Either way, you're retarded. You're being a retard right now. You're actually just being a massive retard. You can't chase the Necro. Okay, so when you're playing, the thing about, I can literally sit here and talk about the lane for like 30 minutes. Okay, like I don't know if we want that, but like the thing is, you can't chase the Necro through the creep wave to hit him, because what's gonna happen is he's just gonna run away, and then the Witch Doctor is gonna hit you, and Legion can't do shit back really. So you're just gonna tank the Witch Doctor, and whatever he wants to do to you, he'll do to you. So whatever trade you're looking for here, you're just gonna lose it. Like, I don't know, he didn't press Maledict for some reason because he's really bad, but he should have, and then you would have taken a lot more damage. So, okay, so what should you do instead, I guess, right? So, I mean, it should be obvious, but... So let's rewind.
Dude, calm down. What's happening?
Okay, so the wave wasn't held, it is what it is. Backer leading sub. So the wave wasn't held, it is what it is. What you should look to do is you should look to hit the Witch Doctor. Try to hit this guy, okay, he's running away, it's obvious. Now you hit this guy. Then, stop running at him, hit the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor ran away, okay, just go back then. Try to deny that. Okay, I mean, you're just like. There's just so many small things that are happening in lane. It's like really hard to talk about. Because there's just like a million things. Ideally, you want to just hit the Witch Doctor, but you see an opening here. It's obvious that it's not going to work. You should hit the Witch Doctor. If the Witch Doctor runs away, okay, you just back. And then like you look for a deny or something. Looks like your carry player is upset or something. I don't know what the hell is happening here. You should fade bolt the range creep. You're not fade bolting the range creep. You're not fade bolting the range creep. What? Okay, so one of the great aspects of Rubick 5 is that he can fade bolt the 4, or like he can fade bolt anyone and trade with them because it's minus damage, right? It's like similar to Lich's Q. It's like minus attack speed, so you'll always win the trade when you press whatever your ability on them. But also you secure range creeps really easily because you just press fade bolt on them. You seem to want to like not do anything though, correct me. Dumpster 95, yo, thanks for the 101 raid, sir. So yeah, you're like not really doing much of anything. You're gonna go for the bounty here, it's okay. I mean, your lane matchup is just bad. You blocked the big camp, which was the right idea. And now your small camp is blocked, and now you have to buy another sentry. Are you buying another sentry? You should buy another sentry. You are buying boots instead. This is very stupid. Do not agree at all with this logic. You should buy stick. That's another thing. I guess I didn't talk about your gold. So you're playing versus Necro Witch Doctor. Necro alone will give you like 5 fucking stick charges in lane. And then Witch Doctor's gonna throw out like Q and E. You're gonna have like 10 stick. Like stick is so value here. I don't know why you don't want it. Looks like you guys are going on this dude. Very poggers, very poggers. Chaosing with the Fade Bolt. Very based of you, sir. Looks like you're trying to go for base rewards here. Fat T, fuckface, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever really like early boots on 5. I mean, honestly, like, I can tell you a million things about this lane, but how about instead of this? How about I ask you what you want to know about here? Like, okay, so like, what are you looking to get out of this? Do you care about the lane? Do you want to know about like the macro? Like, what do you want to know about? Attention. This is so boring. I mean, support gameplay is like supporty. Better positioning as 5, I guess. I mean, again, like you shouldn't run through creep waves to like hit their offlaner. All right, that's just like bad gameplay. You should buy stick. You should buy stick. You should make, like I said, you should make like a mental checklist. Like, can we contest this pull? Yes. Then leave it unblocked. If we can't, no. A lot of times you can't because of what your carry player picks and what they pick. It's just natural. It's just how Dota works. You should unblock your small camp whenever, and then I don't know. Like positioning is just positioning. You're playing a ranged 5. You have to just hit whatever is in front of you. You can't chase any one person around. I think the best thing to do as range is to just hit the target you can hit without like going through the wave or hitting both, like without both of them being able to hit you. Does that make sense? That's like the most simplest way I can put it. So what you should be doing more is you should be playing on the side more. You should be playing over here or over here. You shouldn't be, you're playing in the wave as range, which is just really stupid. You should be playing over here in the tree line.
Dude, calm down.
Back of the things to sub.
I don't know.
6-minute raid, you go into it, very cool. It's good. Oh, wait. You have arcane boots, boggers. I think you're doing I will say I think you're doing the right thing. You really can't do much to this guy. So I think you should just let your Legion like get solo XP if it's 1v1. Like there's really nothing you can do to help him. Sadly he's dead. But he went for the wisdom. I mean you're doing a lot of like macro things well, I will say. Like I'm not gonna lie, you're doing a lot of macro things well. Like your macro gameplay makes sense. Like you block this camp, you go for a 6-minute rune, you go for a 3-minute rune, you go for wisdom rune at 7, like all of your timings and stuff make sense. Like you have that part down. It's just like your laning is kind of like dog shit. The thing is, a lot of people understand the macro things and the big picture things because they watch streamers and they hear commentators and they look at Reddit posts and like they understand that wisdom runes spawn at 7 minutes and that wow, wisdom runes are poggers. And they understand that like 6-minute runes are like a big power spike swing for either mid laner, like denying the rune is a big deal, getting your mid laner the rune is a big deal. So like, a lot of these things like you're doing a lot of like the Reddit things, but like the playing things like you're not like doing a super good job of, right? Like this rune here was really like this fight at the rune was like awful. You just didn't have blood grenade in, you didn't press any of your spells, your positioning in lane is pretty bad honestly. It could like definitely be improved. So you probably just have like here you're not like pressing Fade Bolt for some reason. You have arcane boots. Like again, you're just like you clearly have a good sense of the macro or like an idea of the macro game. You have very bad like personal skill level though. You have Arcane Boots off cooldown. You lifted him in the tower and you just didn't press Fade Bolt for whatever reason, even though you have Arcane Boots, right? Just press Fade Bolt, hello? Why don't you want to press it? Oh, sorry, it's off cooldown. My bad, my bad. It was on cooldown. I think you should just press it anyways here, though. It was on cooldown, my bad. I think you should just press it. Yeah, there you go, okay. Then you press your Arcane Boots too. Okay, so it just took you a little bit. You eventually did, it just took you a little bit. I like this though, your carry's going back to base, you take the lane, this is good. You have to watch out though, he's gonna get 6 soon, so you don't want to like feed him. Okay, you press Fade Bolt Arcane Boots. I mean, you're playing the game now. You're playing the game. You get the bounty rune. I mean, there's really, honestly, other than like some small laning stuff, I can't really critique you that much. You're doing a lot of things right. Okay. You don't have Fade Bolt for 10 seconds. You hit the creep. I mean, this is just a player skill issue, right? Like, you're never gonna get him. Like, he turned around, and if he just kept running, you never would have gotten him. Okay, you actually end up getting him. Wait, what the fuck? I mean, he's retarded for turning around. If he didn't turn around, you wouldn't have gotten him. So I feel like you're both just retarded. I mean, it's Herald or whatever, right? So you're both just idiots. It's like the battle of the retards. I don't know, you did some TP mid and it was like, I mean, dude, I really don't have much to critique you on. Like, a lot of people, okay, so this is my personal opinion about Crusader level players, or like whatever your rank is. They don't, it's not that they don't understand like Dota, they're just really bad at like playing the game itself. They understand heroes, they understand blah blah blah, like Heralds are the ones who are completely clueless. I think a lot of people who are Crusader who watch Dota streams understand Dota, but they're just really bad at playing the game. Like they don't play the game very well. You know, like button pressing and stuff like that. Like what? I bet if I go to your camera movement, it's like disgusting. Like it's just like I'll like throw up or something. Let's see. Honestly, not that bad. I thought this would be way worse. Wait, use camera grip or something. Okay, what is this? Okay, hey. Dude, we're like 2 KMR. Not me, sir? It's not. Then who the fuck is this? If it's not you, then what are you talking about? I'm confused. This person's camera move is actually like really good for his RMR. I'm wondering if there's like some smurf or something. Apparently it's not. This guy's name is Crusader King. Usually people who have like core Crusader have really bad camera movement. Their camera's like all over the place, or like, it's like no, their camera usually just doesn't move. That's the thing. Or they don't do like micro movements, you know. I mean, support gameplay is like really boring to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I thought. Well, I assumed that most people who watch me are like cores. I mean, if this is you, like whoever this is doing a lot of the right things. I feel. I really can't shit talk very much. The laning was definitely the most Papega shit though, so that I've seen so far. I don't know, like you're playing the team fight well, like you're like hiding in the right spot, like you're not really showing your hero that much. I mean, I don't know why you're not stealing a new spell. Like this spell is garbage. Like feel free to steal something. Okay. I mean, I think I found your problem. You steal dog shit spells. Like, why didn't you steal anything from Witch Doctor? Witch Doctor has like Maledict and Cask. Why don't you want to steal anything from him? TB bottom. You don't spell steal him for some reason. Did he press Ghost Shroud or something?
Calm down.
What did he press?
Happening?
Press Shroud?
I don't know.
Okay, he pressed Shroud. No, he pressed Q again. Why don't you want to steal Q? I feel like Q is good.
Calm down. What's happening?
Bakerly, yo, thanks for 5 subs, man, appreciate it. Yeah, he, I don't know, you just didn't want to steal the Q, I guess. I feel like it's way better.
Calm
You can
down.
steal Maledict here. Maledict is really good. I don't know, I feel like this is like the worst spell. It's like level 1 too. Maybe if it was level 4, and then you still take aim. Like, I don't know, man.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh. I don't know, I think you had like 2 opportunities to steal better spells. And then you like stole an even worse. You literally stole an even worse spell
I don't
somehow.
know.
So, I don't know, I mean, it's just like a skill issue, right? It's funny. It sounds so stupid to say, but it's like literally just a skill issue. Yeah, I was gonna say like, bro, please steal. What can you do? Are you in purple duo queued? Who are you playing with in this game? I forgot. Oh, you're queuing. Why didn't you ever play around your mid? Actually, I was gonna say I feel like you're playing around the wrong person in this game. The one thing I will say is that you have to identify who you're supposed to play with this game. Like, I can see it, but you should see it too. You're his friend. Like, he's like the most farm. He's level 14. Like, yeah, maybe he just has a Midas, but he's level 14. Like, if he just presses Alacrity and Meteor and Cold Snap, like, you two will kill somebody for sure. But you're playing around your dude who lost his lane. He has 5k net worth at 18 minutes. Like, he has no dual damage, and you're just like, you're playing around his hero. You just need to play around a different hero. I think that's one of the things that's really important about supports, and that like you won't really notice on a stream. Like, the game, if you watch streams and stuff, if you watch like games, no one ever talks about it. But it's because it's like a natural thing, right? It's like if you are, if there's a bunch of girls, and a few of them are cuter than the other girls, you're probably more attracted to those girls. You want to go talk to them, unless you have an ugly fetish. So you're gonna naturally gravitate towards those girls. It's the same thing in Dota when you're a support. You should naturally gravitate towards the stronger heroes in your game for the most part and play around those heroes, because those heroes will enable your hero because they're strong. This guy is not strong. You're going after the ugly girl here. That's your problem. That's why even though you're like kind of playing that's why even though your farm's pretty good, your levels are pretty good, that this engagement goes poorly, because this guy is a Radiance and this guy has nothing. He has no dual damage and a Blade Mail. And you're not like a burst hero, so you can't really help him. I mean, to be fair, I don't know why this retard didn't press Sunstrike. But yeah. It's 2k? I mean, I don't know, man. You're playing Invoker. Like, you have Midas bots. Like, the only thing you're gonna do is press Sunstrike to kill. Hey, actually, I feel like if he presses Sunstrike, he gets a kill for sure.
I don't know.
My favorite.
He also
most
doesn't
biggest,
TP. I don't
most
know.
Gordo LeBron James Messi of Dota Mason Ben looking cute with that receding
AJ's
hairline
insi-
today. Hope you're doing well, sir.
This is 1K? Yeah, I mean, so the only thing I can really comment on, the only thing that can help you is that you, I mean, again, I don't even know if you said some like weird shit where this, I'm not talking about me, I don't know if you're like making a joke or what, but anyways, so, as a support, you want to gravitate towards the stronger heroes. That's what you can do. I mean, you can like use your mic and like be a captain, but like, let's be real, you're 2K more, you probably don't understand Dota. So I'll make it really simple for you. Go play near a strong hero. Click on your heroes this game. Your Invoker's kind of farming, but he's level 14. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure Slaughter is stronger than Legion at this point. Legion has 0 dual damage, and your hero does not burst anyone. So you can't really help him in any way. You can press Fade Bolt, and that's basically it. Unless you get a nice spell. So yeah. I mean, I have a feeling that this game gets out of control. So, one thing I'll say as support, I mean, this is 2K, so I don't want to like make Dota really hard for you, but one thing you can do as support is you can click on your teammates and like see an item timing and then just ping smoke. So your Invoker's about to get BKB. When your Invoker, I mean, Invoker should just be farming his BKB. He's an idiot. Okay, he has BKB. Once your Invoker has BKB, I think you should just ping smoke and go. Like, he's level 15. You have a Legion, you have Invoker BKB, I think you guys are kind of ready to play the game. Yeah, they may be stronger than you, but you have like a decent lineup, honestly. Like your 5-man or 4-man is pretty decent. I don't think it's that bad, especially with Invoker BKB. I think you guys can definitely play the game. Alright, you're in Africa. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. What are you doing? What happened? So your Invoker hits this nice timing, and you just grief the fucking game for some reason. What are you doing? Okay, so you're going here. Now you're gonna show yourself on the top. That shows you, by the way. They're pinging you. You see how that shows, right? Oh, oops! My face is blocking the cam. Holy shit! No one said anything. Guess no one cares about the replay. Bro, no one said anything. I didn't even, dude. I've been alt tab like a decent amount. That no one said anything. But anyways, so like you see his team is grouped. His team is grouped. Like bro, like I don't know. These are just like such. This is like such a bad mistake. You hit this timing finally. You guys can finally group up, and you guys are doing it. You don't have to corral them. They're all here. And then you just like. You're just playing in no man's land. No one can help you here. You have a ward too, so why didn't you just ward? Right? There's like a million things that just went wrong here. And yeah, you can seriously say like, lol, he pressed Chrono on me, but I don't know. Like, you're pretty farmed, and you have good levels, so you have pretty high impact, I feel. Your Invoker needs help too. Like, your Legion has no blink. Invoker just has BKB. Your hero is like really important. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still not too late to, like, make the right play, but what are you doing? You walk mid, you steal a spell, okay, but now... I feel like you're dead. Baiting? Hog? Crappa? Holy shit, he's just dead. I mean, you could argue that this is on you as well, though, because you're just running it down mid, basically. Like, your Invoker is ready to fight, like your team's ready to fight, and you're like kind of like baiting him into here, and it's like really sloppy. Instead of this like being clean, it's like kind of sloppy. Again, you can just like ping smoke, but you're like running down mid, so clearly you don't want to smoke. You like get your starter. I don't know, man. Support's a garbage role, I'll be honest. Support's a terrible role. I think I'm just gonna play Elden Ring. I'm not gonna do another replay. This game hurt my soul. I mean, this game is just like insanely low skill, right? Like everyone, it's not just him, like everyone's like really bad. This guy played like Legion safe lane, like Rush Blade Mail. This guy's going Shadow, this is like something I'd fucking do trolling. This guy has like Echo Saber, Shadow Blaze, offlane Slardar. This guy's an Eternal, why does your 4-player have an Eternal Shroud? Like, what is the purpose of this? Like, no, like literally what is the purpose of this? This is so bad. I feel like your mid player doesn't even press Sunstrike half. Like, I don't know. I mean, you just died again. Let's see. Okay, so you blink and look for the. How is this ever gonna work? I don't understand how. Sunstrike, but 1.2 seconds. Sunstrike is like 1.8, 1.7. How is this ever gonna work? Like, can you please explain to me? I don't know. I just feel like you understand Dota kind of, but not really. I mean, honestly, you're just really bad. Like, you're really bad. I'm sure you know this. You're Crusader. But the things you do just don't make any sense, right? Like, you make this play by yourself again. Again, you're support, dude. Like, are you playing the right role? Why do you keep playing by yourself as support? And if you want to play by yourself, just fucking farm. You're like looking to make plays as support Rubick. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Again, like, I understand the idea, like Sunstrike into lift, but there's like a delay. Like, as long as Faceless Void has like a brain, he'll like it probably like 99% chance it won't work. Like, I understand this Crusader, but it's a pretty big gap, 0.5 seconds. I don't know. There's not a lot I can tell you, honestly. You just have to play more. Again, your early game like macro is good. You clearly understand like rune timings and rune importance and like buying sentries. So like a lot of like the very basic macro stuff does not need to be put into your head. The problem is that you play. Again, this is like one game, so I can't. It's hard to generalize, or I don't want to generalize, but. You play supports, but you don't support your team. You're like playing solo Dota, and not even in the good way. Again, like if you want to play solo Dota as support, that's fine, but just go farm. Like, you're playing like aggro by yourself. You're Rubick, man. Like, you're a hero that like counter initiates, or like they steal a nice spell and then you initiate. You go here by yourself, like literally by yourself. You don't even place the ward, and then you just die. Like, they clearly see you. And then again, you do like the same thing. You go here by yourself. No one's even near you, man. Like, you do this another solo play, and this mid shit too. This was another solo play. Your team has been ready to fight, but you're actually griefing this game. If I'm being honest, like, if I had you on my team, I'd be so mad, because you're my 5 player, and you just refuse to like buy smoke and like press it on us. You're just griefing. You're like wasting everyone's time. I'd rather you just fucking farm and like live your life rather than this shit, because this shit just feeds the enemy. I'm actually Archon 2 on my main chat. Bro, if you're Archon 2, I've lost faith in Dota. I want to believe him, because like I said, I feel like his camera movement is actually good. And one thing that I know about like low MR players, like 1Ks and stuff, is that their camera movement is really bad. Like, okay, like this guy is clearly bad. Okay? And I bet if I go to his camera, it's like dog shit. Let's like rewind to a decent point in the game. Look at his camera. It's sitting in one spot. You see? Like, this is what I mean. This is how low MR players use camera. He's still not moving his camera. He's still there. You go. Like, he's just doesn't move his camera. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is a perfect example of it. Like, already. Like, he'll move his camera some, of course, like when he's moving around his hero. But like when his hero is stationary, he like doesn't position it correctly, and then he just doesn't move it either. Like, his camera, right now, his camera's like really bad. His camera positioning is really bad. Like this is so bad. Like, it's so off center. Like, this would like give me brain damage if I had my camera like this right now. This is where I am, and my camera is centered here behind this creep, and he's here and he's here. And why am I looking back here? It's like if I was to go for a walk and I just look this way and I start walking forward. Like, how does that make any sense? Wait, did he click a spell? What was that? Oh no, he didn't. Oh my god, I thought he did. Holy shit. Wait, did he really click on his portrait? Is that what he did? Oh my god, he did! Holy shit! That's what that was! I was like, I feel like he clicked on it. But he clicks on his portrait. Holy chat.